Got some music today. Yay! What's happening, guys? Welcome to Film Junkie Live on May the 4th. Anytime that I hear about, when it's May the 4th, and everything's all May the 4th be with you and everything, all I think about is, it sounds like what Mike Tyson would say if he was saying May the 4th be with you. May the 4th be with you. That's every time when it comes to May the 4th, that's what I think about. Mike Tyson saying May the 4th be with you. Anyways, May the 4th be with all of you. What is happening, guys? Who's out there? Come on, make sure everything's good here. All right, we're good. All right, what's going on? We got Sam. What's up? Score that Snyderverse. May the 4th be with you, Sean. That's right there, Mr. Aaron Bailey. What's going on, Ryan? What's going on, Fair Jason? May the 4th be with you. Hi, Miss Stewart. Hello. We got Bradley. We got Sco. What's going on, Mr. McKenzie? What is up? Let's do it. Hello, darling. Yeah. That was supposed to be private, remember? Was you early? What's up, buddy? Long live Prosper, yes. What are you doing? Elbow cough? What? Elbow? Is that what that is? I thought that was the DAP or whatever. The weird one. Hello, Mama Film Junkie. How you doing? There she is. May the Schwartz be with you. What's going on, Kevin? Or Shaq? How you doing? Scotty? Eric? How you guys doing? Toshi? I think a lot of people actually think that too, It's, it's just the way it is. I know there's a lot of things to be talked about when it comes. Actually, we're going to talk a little bit. I almost forgot, but I was going to mention there's, because sadly there's some BS that has come from Reddit. What? Reddit has BS? That shit you say. But, there's stuff that has to do with the Flash movie that came about that we're going to go over before, we get into the main topics. So it'll be part of the tweets, So anyways, so we'll talk about that in a little bit, but I appreciate you guys clicking in as per usual. Make sure you hit that like, thumbs up, hit that notification bell, hit the join button, because now, I'm like, what? Might as well utilize the post show. Remember I used to, I always used to do post-show stuff, unless it's something like, that's something that just came about, then I do a full-on video about it. But if I'm just going to talk a little bit more about the show and some things too, I do a members-only video post-show now. So yeah, if you want to join and get some of that, like yesterday, I talked a little bit about the Flash, a little bit, some information that I kind of was hearing about the Flash, take it with a grain of salt, of course, but I thought so. But, yeah, so if you want to do that, get some, behind the scenes videos when it comes to members, of course, with the badges and the emojis and everything, do that. Or if you want to be part of the Patreon, that really helps out the pirate ship too. And you get the early access on Vodka Stream guests. You get to submit some video questions. Of course, once a month we do a Patreon live stream, which is always a lot of fun. And then, just a lot of things like that. So if you want to join the Patreon, do that as well. It's down below. And then, of course, merchandise. And so far, even though I know it's May the 4th, but I only got one Star Wars shirt, which, of course, is May the Source be with you, which, of course, you guys have seen, which was more like an inside joke kind of thing. But, there's other stuff, too, if you want to get yourself a shirt. And more is coming because, I just designed a couple more. I think about 3 shirts will be coming into the Film Junkie closet very soon. So hopefully that'll be good. That'll be good. One of the shirts that I'm actually going to be putting back in there was a shirt that I did a while ago, but now it's a little more broken down to, okay, I don't need the couple of the things, and I'm going to rearrange it and make it a little bit different. It was always an idea that was in my brain, and I did do it once, but it really didn't work as well the first time, but I think this time it works a little better this time. And then another one which is not too extravagant, and then another one that has to do with me and the show and stuff like that. So it'll be good stuff. But hopefully you guys are having a good Tuesday. I'm having a pretty decent Tuesday. It's one of those Tuesdays though where, man, I got so much. I told you guys yesterday how there wasn't almost a show yesterday because on Sunday, Sunday evening I had like a temperature. It just randomly just shot up to over 100 degrees. And so sleep was did not come easy that night. So I was a little out of it yesterday. But last night, of course, being that I didn't get much sleep the night before, I got plenty of sleep last night. That's for sure. I think I was in bed by 10. That's right, 10. Woke up a couple of times, but, went right back to sleep and just woke up at 6:30 like, but then there's always like a balance. Isn't there always like a balance? There's always a sweet spot. Everybody has a sweet spot when it comes to a perfect amount of sleep where you wake up and you're just like, you just feel like this day is going to be my day. It's happening. Seize the day. That's right. And, there's always a sweet spot. I think with me, it's like between 6 and 7 hours. But then, you get too much sleep, you get too less sleep. I don't know. So even though I got plenty of sleep, man, after lunch today, man, when I logged back on after lunch, I was like, I was just kind of went, We had a little meeting after lunch and everything. And it was just like, what's going on there? Eddie, we got Jab. What's going on, guys? Eric, a little something for you to use to trigger some folks. LA Dodgers will never be the team they were when they called Brooklyn their home. Wow. Man, you're really trying to push some buttons out there. Where's Jose? Jose's not going to like that one, Eric. Just saying. And by the way, who's in first place right now? I think the Giants are, which they're playing a doubleheader today, and they already won the first game 12-4. What's going on, Nick? How you doing? What's going on, Alakazoo? Mark, Dave got the vid. No, I didn't. I got the vid back during Christmas time, which was a lot of fun. Yeah, we didn't have Christmas time because I got the vid. I don't know why exactly my temperature shot up. I had no other anything else. Just my temperature went up. I felt weird, and that was about it. I don't know if it was maybe something I ate. That's what was weird about it. I was trying to figure out why would that happen. Didn't have anything else. Nothing else. No stuffiness. No anything. No congestion. Nothing. It's just my temperature went up and got a splitting headache in the middle of the night, and then woke up, took 4 aspirin and downed a bunch of coffee, and then I was fine. Just a little out of it, a little low energy yesterday. So, pirate ship, baby. Arr! Jason, always my first mate. Jason, thank you, sir. And hopefully you're recuperating very well and everything. You are always awesome, man. I appreciate it. Like I said, anybody who donates and everything, I'm always appreciated. It's always good. Helps out, keeps the pirate ship going and everything. I haven't got vaxxed yet. No, I have not. You got your second shot? No, I'm when it comes to California, I know it was a little weird in California, and I'm like, I'll wait because, I'm a healthy, 30-something-year-old. So I'm like, you know what? Let everybody else who needs it get it first, and I'll eventually get it there because, well, I'm going to have to, right? All right. Now, let me adjust this a little bit, go up a little bit. It's cutting off the hair because the hair is fully back, guys. I mean, you guys remember how I shaved that shit. I'm going to have to get a haircut again soon. It's crazy. Anyways, yeah, I'm such an anti-vaxxer. Don't do that. Don't do it. No. Jose, what's up, bud? There you are. Just saying, Giants won. Dominated the Rockies today. But yeah, if you want to, if you're getting your shots, get your shots. See what happens with all that. Eventually I'll probably have to get it, of course. So, yeah. So, we'll see what happens. Let's see. China freaking loves. Yeah, we'll be talking about that. We'll definitely be talking about that. So, but let's go to the tweets. My boss just gave us $100 cash if we get the shot. Jeez. Wow. $100 cash for getting the shot. That's crazy. Let the hair grow and don't get vaxxed. Yeah. Hi, darling. Yeah, no. It's all pretty crazy. I mean, it is all pretty insane with everything that's happening with all that. But, like I said, I'm waiting. I'll wait for a bit and see what happens. And but anyways, let's go to the tweets. Let's go to the tweets, guys. Let's go to the Twitter sphere. Mr. Aaron Bailey. Apparently, this was inspired by my shirt, which, of course, oh yeah, I mean, obviously, it's May the 4th, so I'm wearing my favorite Star Wars shirt, of course, which is the Mos Eisley shirt, of Tatooine. That's right. It's got no droids. Okay, they discriminate against droids. Live music. Come on. And then, of course, Cantina, where our friends don't like you, and we don't like you either. So, yeah, live music all week. So, there you go. It's my favorite Star Wars shirt. Saw it on Amazon, and I was like, all right, getting that. If you want to get it too, because everybody always asks, like, where'd you get that shirt? So, I was already a step ahead, provided the link down below if you want to get the shirt, because I love this shirt. It's awesome. So, there you go. Anyways, all right, back to the tweets. All right, so yeah, but then, of course, like I said, Mr. Bailey was like, hey, you inspired me to make this meme right here, which, you'll never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. And, of course, the Warner Brothers right there. Good stuff. Good stuff right there. Masters. Then we got Zack Snyder. He's making the rounds again. So it's going to be a lot of Zack Snyder talk because, he was on IndieWire. This is what this is from. And speaking of Star Wars, so Zack Snyder says at the moment he intends to develop films where he can create a world and invite you into it. I would love to make a Star Wars movie. I know a lot about it, but I don't think I would survive that. Yeah, this is what Warner Brothers has done to this man. Let's face facts. I mean, Zack Snyder trying to do a Star Wars film, he's going to try to push the envelope. And that Lucasfilm, Kathleen Kennedy would probably go, no, you can't do that. You can't do that. And you know what? I mean, let's face it. I think he has pitched a Star Wars film. And, well, yeah. It's Zack Snyder, guys. Do you think that they're actually going to be like, oh, yeah, we want all of that, every little bit of that? Do you think they're going to want that? But I love the fact that how much Zack Snyder, I love how much Zack likes Star Wars. And yeah, I mean, come on. We all know it'd be epic. But sadly not. And of course, I had to take a little Dutch tilt glamour shot of my shirt with all my pictures in the background. Got my black and white images over here. And then, of course, the lounge is over there. So, yeah, this is like, where the black and white images, that's my smoking section because everybody has a cigarette over here. You got to keep a theme going here. That's all. That's, that's the living room space. And it's not quite Henry Cavill's birthday yet because I didn't realize he was born on Cinco de Mayo, but apparently it was already trending. It's already trending that, fans celebrate Henry Cavill's birthday. I mean, I know like in some parts of the world, it's already May 5th, but, in some other parts, not so much yet. But Henry Cavill's birthday is tomorrow. So, yeah. Oh, Mark, I like what you just said right there. Zack should develop a Darth Vader movie because he's very good at deconstructing characters and stuff. Yeah. I mean, after seeing Rogue One and seeing that scene of Darth Vader just taking out all those rebels, man. I mean, I tell you what. I even made a video back then saying like, oh yeah, we need a Darth Vader film like now. So, and then I thought it was funny. Like, hey, when you send a message and you could actually see when the person read the message, specifically, someone that you're kind of interested in, and you get left on read. So, Ben Affleck, obviously from the video, the TikTok video yesterday where, he was part of the Raya, whatever app. And that girl thought like, oh no, I just unmatched. That's not really Ben Affleck. And he was like, yeah, it's really me. But I just thought that was pretty funny. I mean, he's now a meme when it comes to this. So good times. And speaking of Star Wars, Obi-Wan Kenobi is underway filming in LA right now. So look at this. You got the set all done up right there. Some set images. So there you go. So Obi-Wan Kenobi's kicking off. And look at this, guys. Look at what Ray Fisher posted. What? Him and Chris Terrio hanging out. I'm not sure what they were doing, but maybe this is an old image. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. I'm thinking that this might be, I don't know. This might be an older image. I'm thinking it might be an older image that he took and he just decided to post it now. Like maybe when they were working on the script. I don't know. Or maybe it's a new one. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Might be a new one. You know, this could have been recently. Maybe they just met up, like someone was in town or whatever. Oh, we got Wonder Meg here. Hi, Meg. How's it going? Imagine unmatching Ben Affleck. I know. I feel the same. Even if I was matched with Ben Affleck, because we both have really good chins. They might have just matched us just with our great chins, our dimpled chins. I would definitely just be like, no, I'm not going to unmatch, man. Let's go let's hang out, Ben. Come on. We're matched. And yes, please. Okay. We see this too often, guys. Okay. When it comes to, if you're going to take a mirror selfie, please, by all means, get a little Windex and wipe off the mirror. In the past few days, I've seen mirror selfies and I'm going, how fucking dirty is that mirror? I'm just saying, if you're going to take a mirror selfie, just, give it a nice, it'll take you about, I don't know, 13 seconds to just go spits, and just wipe it off. Just wipe off the mirror. That's all. Just do that. But see, what I also found fun, what I also find funny too, guys. Okay, this is what's funny, and this is what I was thinking about today. Okay, so I don't take many selfies. I mean, you saw the one I took, yeah, that of the shirt and everything. Okay, so a couple things that I'm gonna kind of go off on a little tangent when it comes to selfies, because I always find it weird because I don't take a lot of selfies, but when it comes to mirror selfies, why is it that 9 times out of 10 somebody takes a mirror selfie like this? Why is that? I never understood that. Holding up the phone, looking at the phone screen, and taking a selfie. Did people not have timers? Maybe it's like I don't know. I always want to ask iPhone people, do you not have timers on your phone? Because the times that I take a selfie, I'll hit the timer and then prop it up and then pose. But no, there's always that. And then the image is always reversed. So everything's backwards. It's always like a mirror image. My phone, when I use the front-facing camera, it automatically flips it. I'm not sure why that's not the case with but I thought with technology nowadays, maybe you could just horizontally flip it and be like, hey, guess what? Now it's not backwards. I don't know. That's just me right there, where it's like, all right, if I'm going to take a selfie, set the timer for 10 seconds, prop it up and go, ha-ha, but it seems like you take a mirror selfie, it's this. It's like, come on, man. I don't know. It's just me. That's just me. I've always kind of wondered that when it comes to selfie etiquette. I never really, understood a lot of that. Yeah, I'm kind of ranting off here. I always wonder about that. Yeah. Anyways, so I don't know. I just kind of wonder. I'm just kind of trying to help the selfie game out there, and I always wonder. I'm like, first off, the image is reversed. If someone's trying to read your stuff, just flip it, and so then people can read the shirt, and then if there's a timer on your phone, just prop it up and pose. It'll be good. Yes. Or, you could do that too. I mean, that's totally fine. But yeah, that's just me. Anyways, so no more selfie. Yeah, no more selfie rant. I know. Well, I'm just trying to help the selfie community out there. All right, that's all. You know me, I just point out stupid shit. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about half the time. And apparently, Kirstie Clemens got a personal letter from the Muschiettis to invite her to the Flash cast right here. So this was posted right here. Look at that. Dear Kirstie. Yeah. Yeah. So that's kind of cool. And then, yeah, this is a little bit too much here, guys. Yeah, there's a woman walking around in a box, a clear box in the grocery store. Okay. So, all right. This is where it's gotten to, folks. All right. And what's funny about this is like, okay, so you know what would be a lot better if this person was so concerned about getting COVID. It's like, well, first off, there's delivery services that can happen. Like literally people will go get your groceries for you and deliver them to your house. But then at the same time, I'm like, okay, there's like headgear you could use that will totally enclose your head, you know, away from the elements, and then gloves and stuff like that. You'll be fine. This is a big inconvenience to people that are trying to walk through the aisle. So don't do this. Just don't do that. Okay? Let's not get that crazy, guys. I mean, we can all make the bubble boy kind of jokes, but that's just a little too much. Yeah, a little bit bubble boy right there. Yeah, that's a little too much. And then this was funny too. Like I said, it's become a meme now. It's become a meme. Then we have dates for future Star Wars movies right here from Eric Davis. He said, here are the release dates for the next 3 Star Wars movies. Patty Jenkins' Rogue Squadron is going to be coming out Christmas time of 2023. Wow. When is Wonder Woman 3 coming out? That's what I got to wonder. You guys notice that there has been no talk about Wonder Woman 3 after it was announced? Anybody else kind of find that one a little weird? Like, is that going to come out before this, after this? What exactly is going on? I kind of want like an update about what is happening. What is happening? So, you know, it's just weird. But hey, Rogue Squadron, Christmas. Yeah, 2.5 years from now. So, and then yeah, Diane Guerrero. If you guys want to go to my Twitter and look at this thread right here that has various images of Diane Guerrero. Just you know, my God. Yeah, pretty much the best thread that you'll see all day right there. I'm just saying. Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, okay, best thread I've seen probably in a while. Just saying. So go check that out if you haven't, please. And then, of course, we got Robert Rodriguez tweeting out his May the 4th tweet with little baby Yoda right there. Why not? So, yeah, damn is right. Damn is right, guys. Yeah, Kevin Smith, of course, showing Mark Hamill as Cockknocker. So, yeah, which was always good. I love the fact that Cockknocker had like a similar voice to the Joker a little bit. Yeah, if you guys watch Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, we'll be talking about that, of course. And then Lane right here made a GIF of me. I'm here to make GIF content for you guys. That's what I do. You want to take you want to take any part of the show and make it a GIF, please do so. And here it was from last night right there. So this is pretty cool from Boss Logic, of course. All that. 18 Days, Army of the Dead. Everyone into the pool, Nirvana. Look at that. I mean, that was obviously when they were making Nevermind. Good stuff. And then we'll be talking about that, of course. And apparently Disney has revealed an actual lightsaber. An actual lightsaber that, you know, looks pretty badass.
A balance.
I'm kind of curious how it works. More curious to how much it costs. So opens at Walt Disney Resort in 2022. Not till next year, but apparently this is like an actual thing that just shoots up like that, full of light. I'm just kind of wondering, is it like Is there? It's got to be an actual plastic thing or glass or something like that that just kind of shoots up. I don't know. Pretty intriguing. And go back to Diane. And then 8 years ago today, Iron Man 3 came out, which was probably, I would say Iron Man 3 is one of the MCU's most divisive movies out there, because some people love it, some people fucking hate it. I'm okay with it. I wouldn't say I love it, but I don't hate it, probably because I'm not like a diehard Iron Man fan, and I totally get why Iron Man fans were totally disappointed about the Mandarin. Yeah, a little cheesy, but to me, I thought it was actually okay, and I like the dialogue of Iron Man 3, but yeah. So yeah, a lot of people do not like that, so yeah. Colin Farrell, let's see, and that's pretty much it right there, guys, when it comes to the tweets. But all right, so before we start really delving deep into the some of the topics here, let's talk about the Flash. This little freaking, okay, so this is what it is right here. Let's talk about some of these little bullet points that was pulled off of Reddit, that was flying around everywhere, that had to do with the Flash movie. So let's just run through it pretty. We'll run through it pretty quickly right here. It says, Barry and Bruce, Ben, are trying to get Henry out of prison, and Bruce indirectly pushes Barry to go back in time to save his mom. Flashpoint, that's the plot. So that's how it starts. That's how it starts. So apparently, Batfleck goes, hey, the only way we can get your father out of prison is if you go back and save your mom. Interesting. I doubt it. Ben is Bruce the entire film, doesn't suit up at all, and is mainly present in the first act. Okay, so how much of a waste would that be? We have Ben Affleck here, but he's not going to suit up as Batman? Not at all? I don't know. That seems like a bit of a waste. I think a lot of people would actually want to see him in the Batsuit. Main villains of the film will be some of the rogues gallery from Keaton's universe, including Captain Cold. Okay, well, Captain Cold wasn't part of the Keaton universe. And who the fuck else? What? I remember hearing rumors about Jim Carrey coming back as the Riddler. I think there was even a rumor about Danny DeVito coming back as the Penguin, which, no, he died. He died at the end of Batman Returns. To have Carrey come back as the Riddler, as Nigma, that'd be dumb. I don't know. I don't like that, but yeah, so that's the next one. And then Reverse Flash isn't in the movie at all. He's teased very briefly once. I could see that a little bit, but if you're going to be talking about Flashpoint stuff, and I don't know, it seems like he would have more of a presence, but at the same time, I'm kind of going, in the first movie, I could see them teasing Reverse Flash and then getting into it with the next one. I don't know. Barry will break everything OFC and will travel to multiple universes, including Brandon Routh's Superman and Linda Carter's Wonder Woman. Yeah, we've heard that before too. That was just rumors, so who knows? No CW cameos apparently didn't work out and could change. How could that have not worked out? See, this is where this starts falling apart right here, because I'm going, why wouldn't it work out that there would not be any CW Flash? I mean, they literally got Ezra Miller to cameo for the CW Flash. I mean, I know it was for Crisis, but still. Yeah, they would make time. If they wanted Grant Gustin to be in the Flash movie, Grant Gustin is going to be in the Flash movie. That's what's so weird about it. No cameos. Apparently, didn't work out. Why? Why would it not work out? This is where this whole thing falls apart right here. Doesn't even make sense that it wouldn't work out like that. It just doesn't make sense. Someone had a crazy theory that at the end, they put a twist on it to where instead of Barry saving his mom, he saves Martha and Thomas Wayne. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Not bad. I don't know. That'd be a little twist. What a twist. All right. Says Supergirl's role isn't large. She's from Keaton's universe as their version of Superman. Instead of being Clark's cousin, she's that Earth's Superman. So you have a Bruce Wayne who is 70 years old and Supergirl shows up, when he's in his 70s. Well, 60s, I guess I would say. That seems a little strange too. Michael Keaton will have a new tech-based suit, Kingdom Come-like. Yeah, that actually makes sense. I can actually back that one up. So far, halfway through the list, I can actually see that one being correct because of stuff that's been heard by other sources. So I could totally see, yes, a tech suit that Michael Keaton would wear. Yes, Keaton is a mentor type, but will have action scenes kick ass. Okay, that makes sense too. Yes, mentor type. Yes. Hopefully he does kick ass. Batgirl will be introduced. Okay. Why? All right. Don't know. Unless they're going to make Batgirl be like the Batman Beyond version of, of that world, the cinematic world. I don't know. Batgirl is going to take over the main DCEU Batman role, writing out Ben's Batman. Okay. Interesting, because then you go to the next one that's in bold letters right here. It says, Ben Affleck's Bruce Wayne will die, writing him out of the DCEU and as Batman. I love, see, did that sentence even make sense? Ben Affleck's Bruce Wayne will die, writing him out of the DCU and as Batman. Well, yeah, it's kind of like a package. It's kind of a package that comes in. Pretty much if Ben Affleck's Bruce Wayne is going to get written out, that means his Batman is also going to get written out. What the fuck? Crazy, right? Crazy how that works. Yeah, this thing's such bullshit. Barry will return to the Earth 1 main DCEU Batcave and find out Bruce is dead once he restores everything, similar to the Flashpoint's ending, comic ending in the Batcave. How is that similar when he returns to the Batcave, Bruce is still there and he gives a letter from his dad? That's similar? Okay. Interesting. Didn't they say Keaton in his suit? Didn't they have Keaton in it? Yeah, but it was like the regular Batman suit. So, I mean, he's 70 years old now, so they're going to have him in something weird. So that doesn't make sense. Keaton will continue as a mentor type figure for Batgirl as she replaces Ben's Batman as the DCU's Bat and not Keaton as rumored. But the Keaton Batman exists in a whole other Earth, a whole other part of the multiverse. That's the thing. Another thing that doesn't make sense. Keaton, Batgirl, Supergirl will be set up to return in future films. Okay. Plot is rated at 7 to 8 out of 10 by the leaker. Says doesn't sound Flash-centric, but hopes that'll change in the final product. Well, I think we all kind of hope that. But it's very nice bullshit there, but I would not believe most of it. I would say the most legit thing out of that is the fact that Keaton would probably get some kind of Kingdom Come type mech Batman suit. That does make total sense. And from what I hear, yes, that's probably what's going to be the case. But everything else sounds really dumb. Sounds really dumb and doesn't even make sense. So don't believe it. Move on. Who gives a shit about that? There's going to be a lot of that, of course. We're going to get that from DCEU leaks, all those fucking places. So, anyways, back to the topics at hand. Snyder Cut hits China. That's right. Yeah, the Snyder Cut just hit China. That's right. Where that damn virus came from. How dare they? That's right. It just totally screwed up my presidency. That was bad. I should have done a little better with the Trump impression, but it's okay. Let's see. I will say that if the set leak is real, that it is Wayne Manor, Keaton has the biggest Wayne Manor. Hey, size doesn't matter there, Ryan. Come on now. Come on. I would say the Batman Returns Wayne Manor is like the biggest one of all. But yes. So we got China. Well, where's it at right here? Okay, so yes, Zack Snyder's Justice League finally hit China. So that's a big, huge market that it's going to do well at also. So Crimari right here says Zack Snyder's Justice League is available in China and already seen by 7 million fans. Also 10K rating with 9.8 out of 10. And don't forget that the Chinese market is very important for the movies. Yes, it is. So there you go. So that's good. 9.8. It's very good. 7 million right off the bat. Okay. So more great numbers. We need Ray back in the flat. I agree with you, Jason, and thank you for the donation as per usual. Man, you're awesome. Film Theory's theory sounds better than the leak. Yeah, right? A lot of things sound better than that leak. But China, there you go, guys. 10K rating with a 9.8 out of 10. China knows. The people of China knows. Okay, so, we'd be a little worried about that government over there a little bit, yes. But the people, they want Zack Snyder's Justice League. They wanted Zack Snyder's Justice League. Took 6 weeks? A little longer than that? 7 weeks? 8 weeks? 7 weeks? 6 weeks? Something like that, just to get over there in China. Yeah. Well, that's good though. Said the buck. Yeah, I know. But the people of China, I mean, that's the thing. We could talk about the way they run things over there. But it's pretty bad. But still, the people over there, they were craving some Zack Snyder Justice League. And we all know that Zack Snyder is all about, Chinese culture. He totally is. He was setting up a hero for them to have, which of course was Ryan Choi as the Atom. Setting all that up. He's talked about it many times. And of course, Warner Brothers was like, nah, what are you talking about? We're not going to do that. In fact, we're going to remove his character completely from the theatrical. We don't want to do the Atom. Ugh. And it's so funny too, because everybody loved Ryan Choi and Zack Snyder's Justice League. He was great. He was a great character. He was a good balance. He was a good balance when it came to him and Silas. It was a good back and forth, good repertoire, good camaraderie right there. You could tell that they did a really good job. Ryan, you don't think Warner Brothers would be petty to have something in the Flash where Barry comes back and it's Keaton and he asks where Victor is, and Bruce is like, who's Victor? Yeah, that'd be kind of shitty. That'd be shitty on like Andy though. On Muschietti's, I'd be like, ooh, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't do that. But yeah. But you never know. You never know what could happen with that. You really never know. So it's interesting. Yeah. So I'm glad that they can now push some more numbers that we won't get revealed. But then again, we did you notice how quickly that was? I mean, it got launched yesterday in China and already 7 million right off the bat. 7 million. Boom. Paying customers. And you better believe that some of the people over there in China probably already watched it. They probably did their, whatever the hell, anything they could because I know their internet. See, that's what sucks about the way that they run things over there is the fact that they censor their internet over there, which kind of sucks. But, just saying. Ryan. Well, thank you again, Ryan. You're awesome, by the way. But it's just very interesting, but I'm glad that they have it over there now. So now we can get some more added numbers from a huge market just to add to it. And one of these days we're gonna get those goddamn freaking numbers. Right, guys?
And you still can't see the numbers.
Right? Jesus Christ. All right. Moving on to Andrew Garfield denies No Way Home involvement. So this was one of the big things that happened today. And naturally, we all probably saw the video. There was actually 2 interviews right here, but this was the main one was from Happy, Sad, Confused, where he asked Andrew Garfield about his involvement with Spider-Man No Way Home. Is it No Way Home? Did I say that right? Is that the way it is, right? That's the title? No Way Home? Yeah, I think so. I'm like, wait, did I type that right? Because I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Oh, wait, shit. Hold on. And let's make sure it's got audio. All right. Share audio. There we go. All right. So here it is right here.
I don't know how to bring up the Spider-Man stuff because obviously I don't even want to ruin anything if there is something to ruin, except
there isn't anything to ruin, bro. I have to just quickly cut you off. There's nothing to ruin. like it's so crazy to
It's just gotten out of hand. This is all bullshit.
dude. It's fucking hilarious to me because it's like
I love that he dropped an
because
F-bomb.
I do have this Twitter account and I see like how often like Spider-Man is trending and it's like people freaking out about a thing and I'm just like, guys, like
Oh, no.
I wish I could just like be able to speak to everyone and say like,
How did this take off? Because you
I
are.
recommend that you chill. Like listen, I can't speak for anything else apart from myself.
Sure.
Like they might be doing something, but then ain't none. Like I ain't got a call. So like
I ain't got a call.
Okay. Well, that makes my life easier. Okay, no, that's good. That's unequivocal.
you know what it feels like though? It feels
He
like
keeps
this hasn't
going.
come up
He
yet
keeps
in an
going.
interview, but like,
Notice that.
do you ever play the game Werewolf
No.
or Mafia?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You know that game? I think it's kind of similar where it's like
Guarantee you that guy
convincing
has it.
everyone that you're not in the mafia.
Right.
Like I feel like I'm in a game of fucking Werewolf or Mafia where I'm like
Another
I'm
F-bomb.
not
Love it.
the werewolf. I promise you I am not the werewolf. And everyone's like, you're the werewolf. You're the fucking werewolf. Look at him. He's like he's doing like
Okay, so for the record, my friend, on a stack of whatever you have there, you are not, as of this taping, in or have any knowledge of being in the next Spider-Man movie.
Takes
feel like I feel like I like haven't I just said that? I just
You
said
have.
that.
I just want
How
to
much
get
coffee
really
did
clear. I want
Andrew
this is
have
the
to
unequivocal
turn this
yes/no
thing?
answer.
I did not get a call.
Yeah.
Maybe they shot you guerrilla style, like in mainstream on the
Like
street.
in mainstream. Listen,
You did
listen,
not get a
I would
call.
have gotten a call by now. That's all I'm
Okay.
saying.
Okay. Have
Look,
you watched?
I don't want to rule anything out. Maybe they want to call me. Maybe they're gonna call me like and say like, hey, people want this. Like I don't want to like say
They're testing the waters.
maybe they're like, yeah.
Testing the waters. I see. I don't know about all that. I think Andrew is just a good actor, to be honest, right? Never once did he say he wasn't in it. Only said that he didn't get a call, even when asked to give a yes or no answer. He didn't. Exactly. And then he kind of danced around it and he kept on talking about it. And then he all of a sudden he goes, hey, you ever played this? You ever played Mafia? And then it was just, he kept going. It's like all he had to do is be like, nope, not in it. He's in it. Come on, guys. We all know he's in it. We know he's in it. Someone who keeps talking like that. Oh, yeah. So much energy. Like I said, I love the fact that he dropped like a couple of F-bombs right there. I always forget that Andrew has an accent too. You know, it's always nice. But yeah. So, I mean, take it with a grain of salt, of course. I think there was another interview that he had with Entertainment. I think it was it Entertainment Tonight? Also, let's see. Yeah, this one right here. All right, so let's see. Oops. Let's see his reaction to this one right here. Oop. Let's see his reaction to this one. Because I didn't see this one, but I knew there was another one. Boop, boop, boop. All right, here we go.
There are rumors galore that you will be in Spider-Man No Way
man.
Home.
See?
Oh boy.
What do you think of those rumors?
I feel like I'm in a game of werewolf, and I'm just saying I'm
So you
not
keep
the
saying the
werewolf.
werewolf thing.
I'm not the werewolf. I promise you guys, I'm not the werewolf. So yeah, I mean, listen, what people are talking about is a really cool idea, and again, I haven't received a phone call, but you know.
So was this before? Because see, look, he's drinking coffee right there. I think with the other
It's weird.
interview,
It's
he
not
was a
something
lot
I've
more
really thought
caffeinated.
about because I really I closed the book on it for myself, and I haven't had need to think about it, so it's not something that I've really considered. So yeah, that's my honest answer.
There are rumors galore that you will be in Spider.
So there you go. Just deny, which makes sense. I get it, but I don't know. It just seems like say he doesn't show up in No Way Home, I think he would show up in Into the Spideyverse 2 as a voice. They're gonna use him no matter what. With all this crazy Spider-Verse stuff, they're gonna have to. I mean, Tobey Maguire, yeah, okay. If he's in the live action, cool. Then hey, you better have Andrew in fucking Into the Spider-Verse 2 at least. And I think they even talked about that. But I think he's just kind of like, I think he's just kind of he's playing around right there. That's for damn sure. So he's just doing his he's just doing what he's doing, and I think a lot of us actually agree that, when it comes to the 3 Spider-Men, I mean, he was my favorite. Even though Spider-Man 2, Tobey's Spider-Man 2 is probably the best Spider-Man, but when it comes to full-on Peter Parker Spider-Man, I'm going to have to say Andrew Garfield was always like my favorite one when it came to all that. So even though it is kind of weird how that is, right? Man. But Tobey was good too. I mean, I have love for all 3. I do. Even Tom, I still like him too. There's things that I like about him as well. I just think when it comes to Tom Holland, it seems that the Russo brothers know how to handle him a lot more than Mr. Watts. I don't know. Just like the individual Spider-Man movies, not as good as like when he was part of either Civil War or, Infinity War. I just thought he was better. Hell yeah, give me that full-on Peter. Whoa, Joey. Easy there, buddy. Apparently, Joey wants full-on Peter. Ooh, interesting. Oops. All right. Mr. Ryan, I don't think it would be a smart idea to have other Spider-Man villains and not have the other actors show up. Pretty sure there would be, now. Yeah, I mean, the fact that Jamie Foxx is showing up from that Spideyverse, it just kind of makes sense. It really does. So he's in it. We know he's in it. We definitely know he's in it, but it's perfectly fine. He's got to play the game. And I like his reaction. I like his first reaction, It's really good. So, I mean, I think we all kind of know. Tom Spider-Man doesn't seem to like his own person. Yeah, hopefully it gets there. Like I said, when it came to Far From Home frustrated me. I do like the Mysterio stuff that was part of it, but like the first 30 to 40 minutes of Far From Home, that's why I haven't really watched it again, because it's such a struggle to get through all that. The action and the Mysterio stuff is cool. And then at the end, that mid-credit scene where J. Jonah Jameson shows up again, that felt like Raimi Spider-Man to me again. And I was like, cool, let's do this. This is what we're leading to? Fine. Finally, Peter on his own. No more Tony Stark shit. I like it. I mean, I was okay with it starting off like that, but let's steer away. Felt like that, and I'm hoping that they really capitalize on that. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, that's all. I haven't watched Without Remorse yet. No, I haven't. Boop. All right, Army of the Dead, but this is a movie that I will be watching apparently a week beforehand. Army of the Dead movie tickets go on sale. So hopefully you guys check this out. But of course, Mr. Zack Snyder fighting for movie theaters to reopen. And, you never hear really about Netflix releasing stuff. But yes, look at this. See Army of the Dead on the big screen in select theaters May 14th before it arrives on Netflix on May 21st. Tickets are on sale in the U.S. It's like a Cinemark thing. Go check it out if you guys haven't already. Hopefully there's a theater near you. And I would say fucking support this damn movie, please. I already bought my ticket. I don't know about you guys. Luckily, my movie theater that's right around the corner, which is, is a Harkins, but I guess there's something that happens with Cinemark. I don't know exactly the logistics of it all. But even like the Entertainment Weekly article right here, it says Army of the Dead to play in Cinemark theaters. I mean, I'm guessing Cinemark kind of maybe owns Harkins. I don't even know the logistics of that, but yeah. In the last sign of swiftly turning tides in the movie business, Cinemark Theaters announced Tuesday that Netflix and Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead will play in more than 200 of its locations starting May 14th, 1 week before the film begins streaming. So there you go. Smaller independent and regional theater chains, including Landmark Theaters and Alamo Drafthouse, will screen Army of the Dead as well. All told, the film will open on about 600 screens nationwide, the largest theatrical release yet for a Netflix film. What did I say, guys? What did I say? Netflix is going to back Zack Snyder like Warner Brothers could never. I mean, Jesus Christ. They're going to be backing him up so wholeheartedly that they're giving him 600 screens. I don't think they gave this to Scorsese. How many screens did The Irishman get? They didn't get this many, I don't think. It just shows you right here. Netflix is giving Zack Snyder more screens than Martin Scorsese. Bam. Yeah, that's it. But, I mean, Just look it up. Hopefully hopefully it's close to you. Cinemark is excited to work with Netflix on our first wide release and provide movie lovers the opportunity to see Army of the Dead in our theaters across the U.S., said Justin McDaniel, Cinemark's Senior Vice President of Global Content Strategy, said in a statement. Zack Snyder fans will love seeing the action in an immersive cinematic environment with a larger-than-life sight and sound technology. Bam. Let's see. Netflix has consistently refused to abide by the agreement, even such major films as Martin Scorsese's Irishman. So, yeah. So, basically, it said, historically, the largest theater chains have declined to play Netflix films due to the long-standing theatrical window requiring movies to play exclusively on the big screen. So, yeah, there's the logistics of all that. Movie theaters didn't want to play game, but now it's a whole different ball game, guys. And guess who is at the cusp of this change? Zack Snyder. You guys realize that, right? Because when it came to Zack Snyder's Justice League, exclusively on HBO Max, okay? Exclusively. With a couple little IMAX things here and there, which I wish there was more, but sadly there wasn't. Now, 600 screens. That's pretty damn good. So, not too shabby. Seems like Zack Snyder's just right on that cusp of like, hey, we got to figure something out here. Everybody was giving shit to HBO Max for doing the dual release. Now you have Netflix that is releasing Army of the Dead a week before it streams on their service on 600 screens. Just like that, man. They have faith in Zack Snyder, unlike some other studios. You know which ones I'm talking about. Yeah. Man, I tell you what, man. Netflix is just totally like, hey, Zack Snyder, we're 100%. Anything you want, sir. Let's do it. I'm just loving this. Loving it, man. Guys are idiots, but I just love it. I just absolutely love it. We don't know what the fuck Warner Brothers wants out of Zack Snyder.
What do you want? What do you want?
It's not that simple.
What do you want?
Exactly. Okay. And then when we see the numbers from Netflix, and we see that they're high and they're crazy, and everybody's like, man, Zack Snyder, it's just a fucking household name. Warner Brothers is going to be like, oops, click the wrong thing.
Don't do this to me.
Yeah, see? And I hope they do. I hope they feel like that. Jeez. It's ridiculous, man. It's absolutely ridiculous. But what can he do? It's Warner Brothers. They don't want to give him the time of day. But Netflix is like, hey, we got you. We got you. So kind of love it. Love it. Yeah, I'm not a fan of The Notebook either there, Music Man. But yeah, it's a good drop because it just fits. It just fits. But yeah, so there you go, guys. Netflix is all about Zack Snyder. All about him. Gotta love it, man. Gotta freaking love it. Okay, let's go to the Twitter questions now. Appreciate you guys sticking with me. Thank you guys for, of course, sticking with me as per usual. But yeah, we're going to go to the Twitter questions now. And I thank you guys for always submitting your questions. So here we go. Eric and Blake. So Dave, can't help reflecting on Zach talking about doing a King Arthur film. Anything recently on that? No. I think that was just him just going, hey, I kind of like that stuff because we know he does with the Excalibur stuff. So, he probably has something written down somewhere, like an outline or something. But other than that, I don't think that really had any kind of traction. But you never know what could happen. Netflix might be like, let's do it, Zach. They probably will. Ryan, if there's anything I wish that was in Zack Snyder's Justice League, I wish we could have gotten a cool Superman versus Wonder Woman battle in Heroes Park. They had a mini confrontation with Headbutt City, but I really would have liked the choreographers back and forth between the two Titans. Yeah. But then the movie would have been in like another, but then we wouldn't have cared. Yeah. If it was another hour long. But I think their little mini confrontation was pretty damn good. Gary, did you hear about any winners getting announced for the Prizo Zack Snyder's Justice League screenings happening in New York City, LA, and Austin? Donations were made to AFSP to receive 2 IMAX tickets for Justice League, but I never even got a confirmation email. You know who I could talk about this? I have no idea who to talk about this. And maybe there's somebody you can contact at Prizo or Prizo, whatever it's called. I'm not too sure, man. Not too sure about the logistics of it, you know. Sorry. Mr. Darren. Snyder should start his own superhero universe over at Netflix. Yeah. Just kind of do like an Invincible thing, you know, just have like little offshoots of each character and just finish the fucking Superman story arc just like that. That might be how we fully get that. I don't know. Edward, hey, Dave. So a lot of people asked, what would Warner Brothers or AT&T should do after what Marvel Studios dropped the other day with that trailer? Well, the answer to that is DC Fandom was announced a few days before that. Cheers. True. Hopefully they bring the fucking fire. You know, that's all we can really hope for when it comes to fandom. Ryan, so obviously Henry Cavill liking Danny Garcia's Black Adam slate photo definitely means he's in the movie, right? Right? Yeah, I know. I think we all want to believe that Henry Cavill is going to show up in Black Adam. And you just never know, man. You just never know. I haven't heard anything. But, I mean, like I said, Danny Garcia, the fact that she represents both of them and they've shared some tequila. And you know that Dwayne Johnson saw all the hype about the Snyderverse and Henry Cavill's Superman. So you'd think that he'd be like, hey, yeah, let's have a cameo. Why not? But Warner Brothers, who knows? I don't know. Who knows with Warner Brothers. Mr. Funny Man, I know BVS remains at the top, but did you enjoy Zack Snyder's Justice League more than Man of Steel? I don't know. I'll probably be doing a video talking about the rankings pretty soon here, so I'm not going to answer that right here. Bradley, hope you're feeling better today, Dave. Yes, definitely am. What are some go-to movies you can rewatch and still see something new from it? Much love, appreciation. I mean, Fight Club has always been one of them. Memento also. Yeah, I mean, and then even just, you know, watching stuff like Sucker Punch. You know, I mean, I'll put that on randomly, and then I'll catch things that I maybe didn't catch before. You know, there's a lot of things to break down. I mean, I think when I watched it with Justin, you know, the mid-side, when we did a live watch of Sucker Punch, he pointed out things that I'd never even fucking seen before. So, I mean, that's one of them. Fight Club, like I said, is always seems like one of them. I don't know. You know, it's always those comfort food movies. And then every now and again you go, oh, wait a minute. I didn't notice that before. Aaron Bailey, do you think with Netflix making history with Army of the Dead having a wide theatrical release that they might do more going forward? Yeah, hopefully they do. They should. I mean, there's got to be a balance. And yes, Zach is changing things. He's at the cusp of all this, man, which is great. Matt, what do you think The Dark Knight Rises would have looked like if Heath hadn't passed? It would have been better. Because I feel that Dark Knight Rises was almost like Christopher Nolan going, oh shit, I got to do a third movie that I wanted to do like this, but I got to do it differently. So, I mean, I'm not saying that it's a terrible movie, but it's definitely, I would say out of Christopher Nolan's full-on filmography, out of all his movies, I would say even though The Dark Knight Rises is pretty damn epic, I don't know, it seems like it's like his weak spot. It just seemed, sometimes when I watch it, I go, man, this was definitely just like a weak, there's just, I don't know. There's just a lot of weak stuff that happened in the movie that just like, I didn't feel was strong. And I almost felt like Warner Brothers was like, hey, we have to round up your fucking trilogy. So what are you going to do? And I think that he wanted to have Joker to return again, to be honest, but couldn't do that. So to me, it just doesn't feel as strong as the other one. No, I've watched it many times, Scoot, and I think my opinion is not going to change. It is definitely weak. It's definitely weak, but it's still good. That's the thing. I'm still like, I'm not saying that it's bad. Definitely. I mean, Tom Hardy did great. The opening sequence is great. There's just a lot of moments in there where I kind of go, man. Yeah, so, I mean, it's definitely like, when it comes to even like his full-on movies, it's down at the bottom for me. And it's a fucking... It's a Batman movie too. That's what's sad. Sadly. Yeah, no, Christopher, I'm totally there with you. Totally there with you. When Alfred cries. Okay, how many times are you going to tell me to watch it again? The last time I watched it was a couple of months ago. Okay, I'm not saying that it's like terrible. I'm just saying it's one of his weaker ones, one of his weak movies. Let's see. Where was I at? All right, right here. Part 2, Mortal Kombat had 2 fights with Scorpion and Sub-Zero that I liked. The others were very shoddy with too much jump cutting. Oh, yeah, there's way too much. No real martial arts. Yeah, I could tell that Jacob is not. He's definitely not a big fan of Mortal Kombat. It's fine. Yeah, I mean, I totally get it. A lot of heavy editing and stuff like that. The Dark Knight is at the same level as the first 2. Wait, what? The Dark Knight Rises is at the same level? Yeah, see, this is what's kind of cool, man. This is what's kind of cool. There's a little bit of there's some debate happening in the live stream in the live chat about Dark Knight Rises. I mean, the fact of the matter is, I mean, I don't know. It just seems to me like it's just that's definitely not how it was supposed to end. Maybe part of it was going to be like that, but I don't know. There's just some elements where I'm just like, there's a lot of epicness in it, but there's also just some stuff of like, that frustrates me. Anyways, Chris Dawson said, why do I feel like there's going to be a wild A-lister cameo in Army of the Dead? Oh yeah, there's probably going to be. Would not be surprised. It's going to be Matthew McConaughey. That's right. That'd be sweet, right? See, thank you, Aaron. See, a lot of people, it's just funny how that is, it's just like, there's just something about it where it's just not quite all fully there, even though like there's some great scenes in Dark Knight Rises, but there's just something. I mean, the way that Talia dies is really bad. It's just really bad. You kind of go like, really? You agree with that? Let's see. Grace R's tweet is implying. What? Should she just tweet it right now? Dave, check Jeffrey Wright's last tweet. Okay, now I got to check some tweets. Well, let's get through these Twitter questions first. Brad. So considering that the JL 4K trailer has gotten downvoted to Kingdom Come, why do you think they uploaded it in the first place? Also, what do you think is the status on the Snowman blockbuster they have in the works? Oh man, that thing's gonna get shit canned. I hope. I think they just did it because they're dicks. They're fucking dicks. That's what it is. Jordan, hey there, Dave. Since today is Star Wars Day, what does Star Wars mean to you? And if you could create any kind of Star Wars movie or show, what would it be and what director? I just want a Jedi origin story, and come on, Zack Snyder. 100%. Come on. Bit long, but sums up my thoughts on a few issues. Ooh, okay. Well, I'm going to have to read that later there, John Murdoch. I could see that it's 1 out of 13. Woo! It's a lot. But Murdoch Swain. Check out his thoughts about Justice and Zack Snyder Justice League. Wayne Parker, do you think Andrew and Toby aren't indeed part of the Spider-Man No Way Home? Or I think they're being coy. I think they're definitely being coy. And then Ryan, of course, posting this fucking scene right here. Yeah. God. It just kind of makes you wonder what exactly were they thinking. I mean, it's goofy. It's goofy. Lane, hey, Dave, tell me, does anyone actually believe the bullshit that Samba TV is throwing? I mean, people didn't even know what Samba TV was until, I mean, I don't know if it's bullshit, but it's just very limited. That's the thing. It's very, very limited. So I don't think it's bullshit. I think it's just limited. All right. So now we got to look at some tweets here. Dawn of the Jedi. Yeah, there you go. Dawn of the Jedi. There you go. Let's see. Grace. First we got see what Grace had to say here. What did she say? All right. There's going to be another article in the Hollywood Reporter tomorrow with what I hear is going to be really interesting. So, if it's the level I suspect we'll cover for sure. Again, Snyderverse fans will be particularly interested. Please note, it's executive news. Okay, so that is Curious. Yes, more shit. And I kind of wonder if a part of it is going to be the thing I keep on talking about. I can't tell you now because I don't know exactly how far the article will go. I just know it's coming and what it's about. I need to see how THR presents it, their angle, their spin. Interesting. And then you guys said Jeffrey Wright, right? Jeffrey. There it is. There he is. Okay. You guys said him too. What did he have to say? Clax. Need some clax. Claxon. Claxlin. Is that what we're talking about? What am I missing? Thought somebody said Jeffrey Wright. Did I read that wrong? What did somebody say? See Jeffrey Wright's last tweets? Oh, wait. There's not that. What am I missing here? Let me know. Yeah, because I don't even know what the hell I mean. Let me know. I'm like kind of lost on that one because I'm not that smart. Let's see. It's things like looks like he was talking about sports, tweets and replies. Oh, is that what it is? I thought he was talking about sports. Oh, never has a CBM been packed with the talent. Okay. Breaks the immersion. Oh, okay. So, and will be one of the best, but I wish Jim Gordon wasn't. Ooh, okay. So somebody said he wished he wasn't black. That's never going to play out well. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So he's talking about that, giving him shit. Okay, I see that. Cool. So basically someone said like, oh, this looks amazing, but I wish Gordon wasn't black. And he's like, well, I'm going to put the kibosh on that. Of course he does, Dave. Sold his soul to Warner Brothers. Yeah, exactly. That's what I did. But Dave, do you know something about the Warner Brothers execs? No, I just know a little bit of something else that I can't fucking discuss at all. That's all. Can't discuss. But I did know that more stuff was going to be coming out. Well, the thing that I'm mainly talking about, like I said, I've been told to, can't say shit, but I'm just kind of wondering, if part of it's going to be from that. I doubt it. I highly doubt it. Someone asked him, I didn't see that. Sorry there, Ryan. I didn't see that. Let's see. I don't even have it up anymore. Oh, no, right here. Yeah. Okay. So someone asked him about Rob and everything. See, that's the thing. There was like a thing about Rob too. Somebody posted today also, or yesterday, saying something about how Robert Pattinson, like, oh yeah, his stuntman had to do most of the work, for the fighting and stuff like that because Rob wasn't fit enough. First off, stop saying Rob isn't fit enough. The motherfucker was way more fit than 95% of us when it came to The Lighthouse. I don't know if you guys watched The Lighthouse. Dude was fit as shit, okay? And he didn't need to be fit for The Lighthouse, but he was fit for The Lighthouse. The guy was fucking ripped, okay? First off, and yes, it's not easy to move around in that costume, but at the same time, Ben Affleck, too, did not do most of that fighting either, okay? You can tell Citrone, Caro, mainly them doing the fight scenes. I just don't understand this whole thing about making Robert Pattinson just be like this asshole that is not taking this role seriously at all, which makes no fucking sense because if he didn't take this role seriously, it would ruin his career. Okay, this is his biggest role that he's ever played. Why the fuck would he not take it seriously? Seems like he takes his roles pretty damn seriously. If you look at his indie shit, okay, stop looking at Twilight, please. Look at all the stuff that he did from Twilight to now. Seems like he takes shit pretty damn seriously. Just saying. And if he doesn't take Batman seriously, his career is fucked. Rob is so method. He does stuff himself. Plus, that was him in the suit punch. Yeah, exactly. That's a lot of people were saying. And like, that was literally Pattinson in the suit where he's beating the shit out of the guy. That was him. Just so dumb. Hate that. I'm Robert Pattinson, asshole. because it's not been. Yeah, is that? See, that's the thing. I hope it's not Snyder fans that are saying that. Please don't be like that. Don't be like that. Please do not be like that. Have I changed my mind on Dark Knight Rises? If you want me to support you, and no, like I said, you guys are taking you're taking what I'm saying too seriously. I still think it's good. The Dark Knight trilogy is great. It's just Dark Knight Rises. Sorry, it's just the weaker one out of the bunch, and it just kind of, to me, I didn't like the fact that there was like this whole 7-year gap either from the last one to this one. Unique, yes, but then I mean, you guys really wanted me to gripe about Dark Knight Rises? Okay, the fact that he had this miracle brace that he put on his knee, where all of a sudden it's like, yeah, my knee has no cartilage, I could not land on it, but if I put this miracle mechanical device, I could kick bricks. I mean, come on, there's just stuff like that, little things like that. I was kind of going, all right. So he just puts on this magical knee brace, and now he's perfectly okay with doing those superhero landings again. And he could kick a brick wall. Sorry. Just kidding. I don't know. But I just kind of wonder, like, what would have been if Heath Ledger didn't die? And there would have been like the Joker in there again. That's what I kind of wonder. But I loved Anne Hathaway as Catwoman. I thought their dynamic was great. I thought she was absolutely fantastic. Everything about her was absolutely great. And then don't even get me fucking started about the whole, hey, you should really use that name, Robin. Oh, God. I was the only one in the theater. I went, are you kidding me? Seriously? His name is Robin? Fuck that. Get out of here. Stop it. Nope. Get out of here. Nope. That was the cringiest fucking part of the whole movie. Should use that name. Robin. Ugh. Stop it. But, like I said, not enough to make me ruin it for me. I still can watch it. I still can enjoy it. There's still a lot of great things about it. Tom Hardy was a beast. Yes. But I hated that. I just hated that part. Ugh. I was the only one in the theater that was cringing. But it's okay. Yeah, the break. But see, the brace. Okay, the one thing about the brace, though, is like, when it came to Nolan, he was trying to make it as grounded as possible. So just to have the magical brace. I mean, I understand why it needed, because he had the limp at first. But at the same time, it's like, just have it where he's beat up. Don't have it where he has a limp. I don't know. But like I said, guys, I'm not totally shitting on it. I just think it's the weaker one out of the bunch. So it's all good. Bruce was a bit of a dick, making Alfred believe he died. Yeah, I know, right? I know. I mean, I understand the setup for the whole thing at the end, but when you think Bruce, when you think the guy that you love, that you kind of are a father figure to, you see him at an outdoor cafe, in Paris? You might go up and, let's embrace each other. But they just kind of nodded, and then Alfred took off. I get it. I get the cinematic level, but it's okay. Yeah. It lost me with the Robin name drop. Yeah, I mean, luckily that was towards the end. So it's not like, if that was like towards the beginning, I would have been like, screw you. I know you guys gonna cancel me. Gonna cancel me. Yeah. It's fine. You're totally crapping on. I'm not totally crapping. Jeez. I'm just pointing out some gripes that I have. Just a little bit. Rises is your favorite, Carrie. Interesting. Okay. It's fine. I love the whole backstory with Bane and Talia. Talia. I mean, I like that whole thing, trying to get out of the prison thing. Yeah. That was cool. I thought that whole little twist, I thought that was pretty badass, But, and then, of course, the Bane and Batman fight, that was good. Even though, there's some, interesting things about that. When he kept punching him, and then, of course, his mask cracked. See, and then we got Darren that says Batman Begins is his favorite. I mean, I'm one of those, trendy, I mean, the normal assholes that just think Dark Knight's absolutely the best. But Batman Begins, yeah, it's definitely that. See, even Ryan is saying that Batman Begins is the superior one. Ooh, watch out. I mean, what's funny about it, though, is like they all three have pretty different tones when it comes to that trilogy. Batman Begins was a little more contained and a little more Gotham-y because you had the Narrows and everything. It seemed like it was a little more contained. Dark Knight went full on international. And Gotham City was all of a sudden like, whoa, I mean, Gotham City, we're not in the Narrows. We're like full on. I mean, it's obviously Chicago. And then you got Dark Knight, which was, I guess, a little bit more. Another thing that bothers me about Dark Knight, it's such a petty, stupid thing that I have when it comes to movies, that when it's snowing and supposed to be cold and I don't really see the breath, it kind of takes me out of it. And I know for the fact that they shot Dark Knight Rises during the summer in Chicago. So when you see all the snow and there's blue skies in the background and no cold breath, I kind of go, why even have the snow? Why even have the snow? Just get rid of it. Because I'm not feeling that it's actually cold. So it's another, yes, I'll admit, petty gripe when it comes to Dark Knight Rises. Just the fact that it's like, yeah, it's snowing, but I don't believe it. I'm not fully believing it. It's like, why even have the snow? Because I know they filmed this during the summer of Chicago, and I'm like, just get rid of the snow. So, damn, Mattia. You actually think the Dark Knight is the word, like the weakest one? Crazy. Even with that performance from Ledger, it's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, I will say, wow, even Scoot's saying that. That is, I think you guys are just pushing up against the public here. That's what it is. Yes, all three are amazing in their own reserves, in their own regards. I get it. So, but it's just, it is just funny. Wow, this is such a crazy, like, man, to say that Rises is the better one. Oh man, I mean, it's been a while, since I've used this one.
Wrong!
But it's okay. I mean, the whole live chat is just flat out.
Now you want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
Woof, man. Tell you what, people just want to watch the world burn. But hey, it's fine. It's fine. Personal rating, Rises, Dark Knight. Damn, there you go. All right, so Carrie also believes Rises is a strong one too, but he put Dark Knight in the middle. Cool. Interesting. It's very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I don't know. This is some good Dark Knight trilogy talk we got going on right now. Joseph Gordon-Levitt's disgusting rodent face is piss weak acting ruined. Oh man, totally going off of Gordon-Levitt's face. Holy shit! I don't know about that. I thought his character was great. Just don't name him Robin. Ugh. I liked Blake. That's fine. That was fine. But yeah. Let's see. Jose said Begins, Dark Knight, Jonah Hex. Jesus Christ. You guys are ruthless right now. Ruthless. I know. I mean, I think a lot of people were kind of banking where they were really hoping, and maybe Nolan was like, everybody expects me to do the Riddler for the third one. I'm not going to do it. Everybody expects that, which I think we all did. We all kind of expected, hey, Christopher Nolan, the Riddler, perfect, because he likes to do trippy shit and twisty little endings and shit like that. So the fact that he went Bane is, I mean, that was ballsy, and I totally respect the shit out of it. I mean, he did a great job of making Tom Hardy look like he was 6'7". Jesus Christ. Crazy. Yeah, this has been fun. This has been fun seeing everybody argue back and forth and stuff like that. Glass is a pretty awesome movie, I will say. I think we all kind of maybe wish it was ended just a little bit better. I would have preferred Blake to get in the suit. Yeah, that would have been pretty cool. We would have saw like what he would have looked like. But I thought it was kind of cool the way it ended with the platform like rising because, symbolic to Dark Knight Rises. I thought that was kind of cool. But yeah, I don't know. There you go. So yeah. Dang. That's just, when people are putting Dark Knight last, I'm like, ugh. Whew. That's where I'm just kind of going, oh man. I cannot by all means agree with Dark Knight being the weaker of the trilogy. I just cannot see that. And I'm not saying Dark Knight is like totally perfect. I mean, he must have friends. Was a little weird. The voice does get a little wonky every now and again, but you cannot beat that interrogation scene. That interrogation scene is goddamn iconic. And that fucking, and then, when they got the Joker in that whole sequence, underneath, that whole sequence is just absolutely fantastic too. I mean, there's just nothing like that in the other two. I like how Blake figured out who Batman was 20 minutes in the movie. Well, it's kind of, he was just using that cop brain, that police brain, which was good. That was good. Let's see. TTC sniping. We all have to agree that Dark Knight is the greatest CBM ever filmed because it was the first to make $1 billion and created a huge trend at the box office gold. I mean, you're right, but we don't all have to agree that it's the greatest. It's when it comes down to it, it's still all subjective. Not everybody's going to do that. But I mean, me being a diehard Batman fan, I'm going to say some of you motherfuckers are wrong saying it was the weakest. Just saying. Okay. When you're telling me that, I'm just,
How about no?
it's just me though. Just me. No, that's funny though, guys. Yeah, I just, I still just kind of wonder. Hey, I'm with you, Scoot, man. I'm with you, Mr. Travis. I'm saying I always root for the next one to be better than the previous. I hope the Batman is better than the Dark Knight. I hope it is. Okay. I hope it's the best Batman that we've ever fucking seen. That's one of those things that a lot of people will always be like, nope, not my Batman, not my Superman. It's like, no, you better. I always hope that the next version is better. I always hope that. Okay. I'm saying, hey, big fucking boots to fill. Absolutely. It's a big, it's a tough order. Pattinson has a tough order, but I mean, after watching that trailer, Jesus Christ. I mean, seemed like Matt Reeves was like holding my goddamn beer for sure. Ryan, the ending of Dark Knight was cool with him being blamed. I just feel like they could have done more with that somehow. Yeah. Well, yeah. And that's why I think, they kind of, the whole 7-8 year jump. I mean, I get it. He was in hiding and stuff like that. Totally makes sense. Yeah. Same time, I kind of wish it was like, hey, maybe we have a Batman where, he really has to hide out from the law, and only Gordon is is the only guy that'll give him, the time of day or something like that. I don't know. It would have been, yeah. I mean, I thought that was totally great how it ended. And the fact when you hear Gordon talking about, and he says the Dark Knight as he's like racing through that little, tunnel or whatever the fuck. It's just so perfect how it ended with the Hans Zimmer score. Gives me goosebumps even thinking about it right now. The way that ended. Come on. Can't tell me that wasn't a great ending. Can't tell me. Such a great ending. The thing is even when the next version is better, people don't want to admit it. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Nolan was taking pages from The Dark Knight Returns. 7 years gives enough time to see. Yeah, no, I could see that. I don't know. I just kind of wish it just kind of was like it didn't take that much of a gap. But I mean, I get it. Trust me, it works. For the most part. But I like the opening when Selena is trying to steal from him and stuff like that. Everything Selena in that movie is great. Anne Hathaway. Totally great. Anyways, guys, all right, we can argue about the Dark Knight trilogy this whole time. Maybe we'll have like a full-on stream just arguing about the Dark Knight trilogy. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up, guys. Appreciate it. A lot of fun always as per usual. Make sure you hit that like thumbs up before you leave. Oh, man, I see I got 7 dislikes. Is this because I was given, a little bit of a critique to Dark Knight Rises? Is that what happened? How dare you? It's fine. totally fine. But make sure you hit that like, thumbs up before you leave. And like I said, you want to do, you want to become a member, hit that join button. You know, I'm starting to do like I said, post vlogs for that. See, look at him. Mattia's like totally unsubscribing. Now it's at 9. You guys are doing this on purpose now. How dare you? How dare you? But yeah, if you want to join the Patreon, you could do that too. And see what I'm working on and everything. So go ahead and do that. And then of course we got the merchandise down below when it comes to all that and everything. And you know, I mean, how dare you guys? How dare you?
I will fuck you up!
And then those 2 more dislikes just went away. Oh, the other one just came back. Oh, you guys are ruthless. You guys are ruthless.
Jeez.
It's fine. Yeah, you're gonna dislike. All right, now this was fun. Who thinks Dark Knight's the best one?
Everyone!
Speaking of Gary Oldman. All right. Anyways, guys, all right. You know I love you. You know I love you to death. Come on. We can all disagree on which one's the best. All right, guys. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Same Film Junkie time, same Film Junkie channel. All right? Talk to you later.